Hello guys, Aminizle here. This is the third episode of my full game commentaries. Some of you guys asked if I could upload some ranked game footage. Well, this is it. This is an actual ranked game that I recorded. um, I'm playing Maokai in the jungle, of course. Starting off with my E, and there's gonna be a jungle invade right about now. There it is. It's always very important that you have somebody defending you in the jungle. I hope you guys have something to drink because I got myself some iced tea over here. They forced me to burn my flash, but that's okay. That's what it's for. So since this is a ranked game, everybody is very overzealous, I'd say. They're like, oh, take their blue, start at red. No, start at their blue, start at our red. No, they're blue. And I'm just like, well, let me see if the enemy's still here. Because it's already 1 minute 55. They're not, so might as well take my blue buff quickly. And I see that, of course, Caitlyn is going mid, and I see them all backing off, so I know that this blue buff is still here. Of course, always be polite, say thank you. And I do smite it too early, which is not good, but I knew that they were not here anymore, so I didn't feel too scared. So in top lane we have a Singed versus a Vladimir. In general, I think the Vladimir will destroy any Singed, but so I was already a little bit cautious, and I wanted to make sure that, you know, top lane was secured. Ezreal and Taric in bottom lane, they should be fine, because Ezreal and Taric is just a fantastic combo. I mean, what more would you want from a fabulous lane, right? In mid lane we have Ari. Ari is just awesome. So we had a pretty good comp. I thought this would go pretty okay. So yeah. On Maokai I started with cloth and 5 health pots, because that's the best way to go for him, because he gets a lot of sustain out of it. You can actually just... The reason why I take this over the regen pendant is because you can just jungle, and then once you are done jungling, you can just go straight to ganking. You don't have to go back to base. But if you have the regrowth pendant, then, you know, after you clear the jungle, you have to go back and buy items. So I'm really waiting for Nami to come out, the new champion. I played her on the PBE. She's a lot of fun. She's amazing. I'm really excited about her. I already have my IP saved up, so the moment she comes out, I'm gonna buy her immediately. See, I wanted to gank right now, but bottom is completely pushed out. Mid does not seem like an easy gank. Morgana's playing very safe. Vladimir, however, on the other hand, he's overextending like a bouse. So I'm definitely gonna go top. And here we go. Sinch says, you know, go top. That's what I wanted to do. That's why I take Clot 5 health pots, because you can just stay there. Bottom gets pwned. That happens. It happens. It's not the worst thing. You see a lot of people, they get owned, get first blooded or whatever, and people start raging at them. Well, that raging doesn't help at all. Okay. Especially if you're playing ranked. If you're playing ranked, you should be playing to win. And if you want to win, then you don't want to piss off your teammates and then make them perform worse. So I go in top lane, but there's a little surprise waiting here. I wasn't the only one thinking of going to top lane, apparently. Hello! So Jax is here, he stuns me, and I get pain. The thing with Singed is he's not a bursty champion at all. He's just I'll put a little bit of poison on you, that's about all I can do. So, at low levels, that's pretty much all he can do. So this is just unfortunate. There wasn't anything that we could do, either one of us. So... Now I did do one thing that was really bad. I don't know if I've mentioned this to you guys before, but I have this rule that if you're a jungler, you're not allowed to die during your ganks. You're just not allowed to die. Unless it's like a 1v2 or a 2v1 scenario kind of thingy, you're not allowed to die. Because right now, I gave Vladimir both buffs. He has cooldown reduction, he has a red buff, and he gained experience from killing me, and of course the gold advantage. So I have to set this right. I have to go and kill Vladimir. Now, luckily, he's sticking around and making it a lot easier for me. So he just wanted to push it out, but I wanted to go and get my buffs back, and I wanted to go and kill him. flash W, then Q him back. Always do that, guys, no matter what you're doing. If you're a Maokai and you are jumping onto somebody with your W, always walk in front of them and then Q them back. Now Sinch says to me that I should farm his lane. I could just push it out in one go really fast, push it all under the tower, but I already put him behind with you know, by dying, so I'm not gonna do that, even though he specifically asked me to do so. He needs the experience, and you know, I messed up, so I need to make that better. So this is solo queue. I'm not in any pre-made with anybody in this game. Jax shows up in my jungle, which is actually a surprise because I don't remember him showing up in my jungle. Oh yeah, I'll go boss mode on him. So I kick him back, he flashes. Now I know that I'm just waiting for my cooldowns to come down. I see Ari going in, so I'm like, okay, you wanna do this? Let's do this. I grant some vision, she lands her charm. I W onto him. Q, boom, I got that kill. Now, I noticed that Morgana has no mana, 0. So I stay, but I unfortunately died with Ignite. So yeah. So now, of course, Ari has a little bit of advantage in her lane because she just got a double assist, I think. Or was it a double kill? Not sure. No, I got a double kill. She got a double assist. Okay. I might be a tree, but I like fighting like a man. So here I buy my catalyst. Now, usually junglers don't buy catalyst. They buy the stupid, what's that thing called again? That support people buy. What is that thing called? Philosopher's Stone. Yeah, a Philosopher's Stone, and then they buy a gold of heart, a heart of gold. Sorry, but I don't roll that way. I buy a. Oh, come on, Tarek, just a little bit more. Oh no. I buy a what do you call it? A catalyst, because junglers level up quite a lot in the beginning, and every time you level up, you get mana and you get health back, and this builds into a Rod of Ages. I did mess up here. If I had known that thingy needed my help when he was coming from top, then I would have gone there and we might have gotten a kill, but unfortunately. Also, you might have noticed I did not give my blue to Ari, and that's basically something I wouldn't recommend that everybody do, but in ranked games in general, I don't donate blue to the mid. Now I know that you guys might be thinking like, oh, but they're the AP carry, you need to make sure that they're fed and this and that, la la la. In all fairness, unless I'm playing support, I want to get fed as a jungler. I really want to get fed. I want to be able to carry this game. Because I don't know these guys. I don't know who I'm playing with. I don't know if they're good or they're bad or trolls or what. They're going to disconnect sometime soon or something. The only thing I know is me. And I'm going to do the best I can to win this game. So that's why I take this blue. Now, if Ari proves to be a really good player, which right now she is. Right now, the fact that she showed up in my jungle when I needed her. She's going to the enemy blue right now. That means that she's good. So next one I might probably just give it to her or something. But until she has proven that she is worth investing in, I'm not gonna invest in her. And I know this is a very selfish thing to do and very aminizle like, but this is ranked games and I want to do it properly. So of course their blue's gone, but still have to get vision on it so that I know when it resets. So I go down and I ping, and no one comes. That does not make me a very happy camper. Tarek does show up. He even goes boss mode on it, but Ezreal just keeps happily farming. He could have gotten a kill there. He could have like prevented me from dying or something, but no. I was just left to my own devices. Well, that's what I mean. So I say bot wake up. Of course not Tarek, because he did come, but I meant Ezreal. So yeah, Maokai is really fun. If you're a jungler and you like Amumu, if you like ganking, that is, if you like ganking, buy Maokai. He's a lot of fun, really a lot of fun. Also, I love the sounds that he makes. They're really awesome. Just gonna take a sip here for my drink. So I know that bottom really needs a gank, because I've been helping top, and mid has been getting. This has been helping me, and getting herself fed that way. So that's good. But bottom needs my help still, so I'm gonna focus a little bit on going bottom. One thing as a jungler you should or should not be doing is don't keep going back just to buy items. Just because you have a little bit of money doesn't mean you should go back to the shop just to buy something. Go and look for ganks. See if you can fight something. If you're on more than half health like I am right now, that's fine. You don't have to be on full health. Just make sure that you don't die. That's the only thing. Now I make a mistake here. I saw that minion dying and I still went in that brush. So I know that the enemy saw me. So I wanted to go back, but Caitlyn, she just puts down her trap and she goes in that brush. So I know she's coming this way. So I'm like, okay, fine. If you see me, that's fine. Now, I'm not allowed to die. Remember that, guys. Here we go. So Ezreal did come late, but I know that I can fight them and keep them busy for a while, this and that. And luckily Ezreal came. Otherwise, I would have flashed out. As a jungler, you are not allowed to die during your ganks. It's just that simple. Because otherwise, instead of helping the lane, you actually ruin it for them. Always remember the tree. Always remember, trees are your friends. So I do this regularly, like when I'm playing solo queue, I always talk a little bit of nonsense with my teammates. It kind of helps alleviate the mood. You know, it's one thing that if somebody does something good, you say nice one or good, well done, or good job. But it's another thing to just, you know, keep the morale up. So I'm pushing out the lane because Singed is not there and he's not going to be here anytime soon. So I might as well push out the lane, make sure that Vladimir doesn't get any of this experience. So there's Vladdy. Just a little bit of harass. Alright. So I'm gonna go get blue. Now I'm not 100% sure if I give this to Ari or if I keep it myself. Ah, see? I say Ari blue. Oh snap. So now it's Ari's the one who needs my help. And looky. Yeah, I didn't expect to be on the other side of the wall, to be honest. That's why my Q was a bit weird. My pathing was a bit weird. So I'm not sure if I give my blue buff to Ari or not. Not 100% sure. Let's see. Because she has proven herself now. Okay, so Ari just goes back. She doesn't want blue. That's cool, that's cool. I'll take it. So Sinch needs my help again, it seems. Oh yeah. Oh no. He's not doing so well. So bottom is asking, wow, can you come bottom please? Well, I cannot, because top also needs my help. See, I'm not sure I'm strong enough to take him 1v1, so I don't. Always important to communicate with your allies. I was so sure that Sinch was gonna die that I thought he was ulti, but he wasn't. I know that Vladimir's half health, and I messed up in the beginning by giving Vladimir that advantage, so I still felt guilty, and I wanted to make sure that, you know, this guy gets what's coming his way. So now when he pulled, I knew that he was just doing that to wait for his cooldowns. So that's why I W to him, otherwise I didn't have to W to him. So I killed Vladimir again, just so that Sinch wouldn't, you know, have a hard time in his lane. It's always important. Now I have a good amount of money, I could go back, but I have blue buff and there's tons of gold to be had. So I keep going. So Ezreal's not doing any damage. That's not good. Here we go. So I wanted Ezreal to get this kill, but unfortunately he dies before he can, so I'll take it. Oh god, here I make a stupid mistake. Look at his health. Who could resist? Who could resist? Come on. Who could resist? And of course the stupid minions have to freaking follow us into the jungle and show where we're going. Not like there's anywhere else we can go. And Leona shows up, of course. Hello! Have you ever seen a sunset? So yeah, that was a bit of a derpy. So buy a Rod of Ages, another item that junglers usually don't buy. Why? Because I think it's a beautiful item on Maokai. I could build pure tank, of course I could, but there's no need. Honestly, there's no need. If you build a little bit of damage on him, it's perfectly fine. And the Rod of Ages, frankly, gives you a good amount of mana, gives you a good amount of health also. So it's not a complete like, oh, I'm going pure glass cannon. It's pretty fine. However, on Maokai, I would suggest getting a Shurelia's Reverie. It really helps out. So usually at this point I give my red buff to the AD carry, but it seems that Ezreal's in trouble. Ezreal, keep running, what are you doing, dude? Oh snap. So I gotta go in and be a man. By man I mean tree. Oh boom. Okay. Another team fight emerges, and I know that Ari's coming, so I'm gonna stay in this fight to the bitter end. And hope that Ari's just gonna pick it all up in the end. Like I could get out of this, not anymore of course, but I could have gotten out of this. Unfortunately, it didn't work out the way I planned. There are two people with extremely low health, and I was hoping Ari would take care of that, but it's okay. It happens. So Thanksgiving just passed, the day before yesterday, and incidentally also did Black Friday. So what I did was I bought a really cool item. I bought a headset, a wireless Logitech headset, 7.1 surround sound with... Why are they chasing like that? That's weird. Anyways, the G930 headset. It's actually pretty good. So I might just throw a picture up so you can get a look at it. It's so good. It's really expensive actually, but I got it for really cheap because it was a Black Friday sale. So yeah, super happy. Also, speaking of acquiring, one of my subscribers, B Marius, he got me a pink Tarek skin. So yeah, thanks again, B Marius. I made you a little video. Hope you enjoyed that. Team fights always go for the carries. AD carry and AP carry. Always, 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 always. Don't just stay in the middle and be like, oh, I'm gonna hit what everybody else is hitting. No, if you jump onto the target that needs to go down, that does the most damage, you will just disrupt them. Like if you jump onto the AD carry, she might panic and might start to make mistakes. That's why I jumped onto Caitlyn. Always do that, guys. But only if, of course, if you're Maokai. Don't do that if you're the AD carry yourself. So I ping it to Ari. Ah shit. So he got smite stolen. That was my bad. I should have thrown a sapling in the brush, but I didn't. Oh well. Tried to get it. C'est la vie. Just trying to get a little bit of a scratch in my throat from all the talking. So I did some games with my subscribers. Did what did we do again? 5v5. All females, all tanks, all manly champions, all yordles. Those were fun games. So this is not a good fight. 3v5? No. Should go back. Should go back, but then Ezreal shows up. See, always back out. The trick is not to die, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't die. Stay in as long as you can, do as much as you can, but then back out. So I have tons of money. Buy some nice items. Also on Maokai you don't really need like upgraded boots until 20 minutes, I'd say. Because you use your W to get around when you're in fights and stuff. You don't really walk up to people. So the Sinch is doing a great job. He's pushing top lane and farming up, which is great. Which is what you want. Because a fed Singed, fed on big fat minions, is unstoppable. So if you guys could write in the comments which other champion you guys want to see me play for the next full game commentary, let me know. I heard that somebody wanted to see me play Trundle. I actually have a game recorded already of the solo lane, top lane Trundle, and I think you guys will enjoy that game. Oh no, so Terry gets cut out of position. Now I am the only one left here, so there's nothing for me to do but die, so might as well do as much damage as I can. So nobody focused Caitlyn, that sucks. Yeah, that was really bad play by Singed, but it's okay. I mean, that's not good, but what can we do? I was actually raging at myself there because I was like, why is he not freaking hitting her? It makes no sense. Why doesn't he retreat? But oh well. So I was very amused with the fact that he jumped over the trap the way he did. Made it look very badly. Just clearing some of the traps. I wanted to get that, but I was like, let me just leave it for my AD carry. So Riot is gonna have a really big sale on skins this upcoming Christmas, I think. A really big skin sale, like 75% off on skins, and they're gonna reintroduce legendary skins. Oh, not legendary, sorry, legacy skins, such as Alien Heimerdinger. Sorry, Alien Heimerdinger. Alien Invader Heimerdinger. Oh my God, it changed. Why? Oh, genius. I kind of like this, that combo we just did there. The CC combo. go. Oh, I was actually hoping she would land that on me. Would have been nice. Got another kill. So here I do something sneaky. I know that this is warded, so I'm baiting with my low health. I'm baiting that Morgana. Hopefully she will come to me. Hello, Morgana! Never underestimate the taunting ability of low health. It's why Teemo is so successful. So right now we have complete map control. We should be taking every quest objective, map objectives, except for Baron right now, because we are not gathered and everything. But we should take, you know, blue buff, red buff, dragon, everything. And then once we gather, we're full health and everything, then we should go to Baron. So I could have saved Ezreal there. That was my bad. I should have saved him. So I was ready to get out, but then I saw that Ari was coming, so I was like, okay, let's do this then. So I popped my ulti there because I thought her ultimate would hit us all and stun us all and do damage, tons of damage. I really like the ward skins. They're really cool. I really like them. I wish they would make a lot more. So this Ari's asking me what my ult does, which is perfectly fine. You know, even if this is a ranked game, you don't want to hear people asking what does your ability do, but it's perfectly fine. I don't know what Karma does, so it's okay. So I just tell her that it reduces damage for my allies taken, and when I turn it off, it does a little bit of damage. So one thing that I find funny though is when I do ranked games, to be honest, is when people recognize me from YouTube. They're like, oh, I'm playing against Aminizle. Oh, okay, cool. And if I do well, if I say I counter jungle the crap out of them or something, or I play top lane and I get completely fed, then they're like, yeah, well, what did you expect? You know, you're Aminizle. I'm just like, okay, great. And if I do really bad, which has also happened, where I'm the worst freaking player on the freaking map, and everybody's just raging at me. Then by the end of the game, they'll be like, you're not the real Aminizle, are you? So it's a double-edged sword. It backfires sometimes. I've even had it once that I played with a subscriber, and turned out that subscriber had, you know, what was it? I think he was like 1900 elo rating or something, and he was like, well, you wanna do rank games with me? And I was like, well, my elo is really low. I'm not that high of a elo player, and this and that, la la la. And he was like, well, let's do a rank game. So we did a rank game, and I was playing with like a lot higher elo players than myself, and I was really doing poorly. And oh snap, then play, son. And I did really poorly, and he was so disappointed with me. He was so disappointed. He immediately removed me from friends list, and I was like, okay. I told you I sucked. What did you expect? So here we're just derping around. We know that we're way stronger. We're way stronger than they are. So there we go. And boom.
This life was not meant to be.
So, still counter jungling at 30 minutes. You have to keep that gold advantage. You have to do it. At this point, you're not getting those buffs just so you'll have the red buff. You're just doing it for the money. I've close to 5,000 gold right now. If I go back, I could buy like the universe. But just wanted to make sure that we have everything on the map, that everything is ours. Abyssal Scepter is really good on Maokai. Really, really, really good. Because you're always in the middle of the fight. And I was thinking about getting a Rabadon's cap. I was like, well, I'm really fed. But frankly, he doesn't scale well with AP at all. So it's really not worth getting that much. Shurelio's Reverie would be really good, to be honest. And so would a Guardian's Angel, of course. And an Oracle. A ward would have been nice too, but it's okay. So, what's his face? Yeah, this game, we are now 37, they are 27. I have 12 kills, 5 deaths, 19 assists, 150 minions by 32 minutes. This is really, really a good game for, rank game for us, for the Maokai at least. If I was playing something like Katarina or something like that, Kali, then of course I would have a lot more kills. But I really like this Ahri. So I know I'm tanky, and I know even if I die, I'll just come back, so it's okay. So I'm trying to force them back as much as possible. Trying to keep pressure on them the whole time. So they pop my Guardian's Angel, and this game is about to end. So yeah, I know I've not been speaking much during this commentary. I've just spoken a lot of nonsense. My apologies. I've just been having so much fun with you guys, my subscribers, playing with you guys. So yeah, if you guys have any suggestions for whatever champion you want to see me playing next, other than Trundle top, because I'm already gonna do that next, then let me know. I always love hearing from you guys. Always leave a comment, please. I always like reading it. So I signal everybody to go back because, I just died and I got scared. But it turns out that everybody else had different ideas. That's fine. Well, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Take care. Bye bye.